InfoComm 2024. I am on the FSR booth, and I'm joined by Chaz Porter, Director of
Global Sales.
Director of Global Sales.
You were on a roll.
I asked, and then it went right out of my head. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's the first day of the show, and we've got a great crowd here, and we're excited to be here. We're back.
Exactly.
We're back.
Yeah, we were just talking before we started recording, and you said there's people in the booth. I said that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Sure.
So FSR is introducing and showcasing a number of new things. Tell me a little bit about your main focus here at the show.
So this is a year for us where we're really kind of taking our products to the next level. You know, the first product category that I want to tell you about is our ceiling boxes. We started an upgrade of every single model that we have last year with our CB22, which was the first ceiling box ever for AV installations. This is our second generation. We've made it easier to install. We've come up with a new interior rack that tilts in either direction, so the better serviceability for technicians that are working on them. We've integrated threaded rod mounts. We found most of our customers are using that for installation. You might as well integrate it in. We've added a new version. This is kind of exciting for us. We're seeing more and more AV over IP installations, and the question comes up, what do I do with a switch?
Yep.
The days of the rack room are gone. IT doesn't want to share their switch with the AV guys. So we came up with an extended size ceiling box that is perfect for putting that AV over IP switch. So 4 RU height, it's got integrated power, it's got cabling ties inside the entire box. It's really designed specifically for switches in the ceiling. Go ahead.
And when you were designing this, how did you work with your customers? What was the feedback? What feedback have you received from the new products, if any yet?
So one of the things that we always focus on is, number one, installation of the product. You know, it's great if it has all the functions, but if it's hard to install, the integrator, they're losing money on the install side of it. So we want to be cognizant of that. So as we upgraded these products, we really focused, number one, the installation, make it easier, make it quicker, and 2, serviceability. Things like our tilting racks, so that the technician can get in and out, service the product, and be gone. That's really what we focus on. And we took the 324 out to the consultant base early on in the development of the product. And they're ones that told us, hey, that's AV over IP. That's where you want to go with that box. So we get a lot of feedback from the field. It's all been very positive.
That's great. What else are you focusing on for this year's show?
So one of our other big introductions here at the show is we now make a enclosure for touchscreen panels. We're seeing more and more touchscreen panels go into locations like gyms, luxury boxes. You want the functionality of a touchscreen, but you want to limit the access to it. And especially in a gymnasium, for some reason, touch panels and basketballs don't mix.
No, they don't.
So we've made a series of protective covers. They're lockable, they're made of steel, they're rugged, just for that type of application.
Yep.
Again, think of gyms, luxury boxes, that type of thing. We made the first introduction here at the show for a 7-inch panel. It fits most of the Q's, it fits most of the Crestron panels. It's the first of a family that we'll be introducing over the rest of the year, but we wanted to show the first piece here at the show.
Yeah. And it's still, I'm assuming you can still fully access the touch panel.
Absolutely. It's spring-loaded cover. Unlock it, it flips up, so you have full accessibility to the panel, but gives you the security you want.
Yep. And then also behind here, you're introducing a new configurator.
Correct. We came out about 4 years ago with a product line called SmartWay. It is the quickest to install, easiest to configure. Soup to nuts, it's 4 pieces to do a full floor raceway system. One of the things we wanted to do is we wanted to make it easier for designers and users to create a system. So last week we released online a new SmartWay configurator. It gives you the ability to do a full layout of the room, gives you a 3D rendering of the room itself, gives you a full parts list with all pricing, gives you everything you need to design your own system. We're making it easy for the end user. We're making it easier for the customer.
Yeah, I'm sure that that's going to be really well received.
Isn't it nice to have customers
that are? It is. It's great. It's a great problem to have.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Anything else you're highlighting at this year's show?
So a couple other things that we have here at the show. We've introduced in the last year, a new version of our FL600 box called the FLH6. What it does is it takes the FL600, which is one of our most popular floor boxes, and outfits it with a new cover that will hold up to 16,000 pounds. One of the things we see out in the field is, we're really a spot where power, data, and audiovisual come together.
Yep.
We're finding more and more locations that require a ruggedized version. The manufacturing floor. Who would have ever thought that the manufacturing floor would have data and power and audio visual? We're finding it all over the place, and they need a high capacity box to do that. So the FLH6, the nice part about it is our FL600 family comes in a number of different depths. So now we give that flexibility to those installations that need high load capacity. So the FLH6 is a whole new line that we've introduced here at the show. It starts at a 3-inch depth, goes to a 24-inch depth, so it really gives you that capacity that you need.
A full range of solutions that fit almost any job.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, anything else, Chaz?
There is one more thing.
Okay.
We were the first manufacturer to introduce a fiber optic active cable that would take HDMI over the standard 35 feet. We took it up to 300 feet if we want to. This year, we're making another
industry first.
Industry first, thank you. That was the word I was looking for. We introduced a USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 cable last year. We now have a higher bandwidth version, which gives you the capability of not just doing USB and network, which most of the cables out there do now, but we've added the ability to do 60 watts of power. So those PTZ cameras, if you want to go long distance between a laptop and a dock, we give you that capability, all with an active optic cable. So.
That'll be better for scalability for all of those solutions and needs from jobs small and large.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right. Well, Chaz, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
We have shot individual product videos on everything that Chaz mentioned, so you can go in and search for FSR in the video search box on the microsite here to watch all of those videos. And for all of our Rave Pubs InfoComm coverage, go to ravepubs.com.